So hey, it's Tuesday night, 9:30. You're not going to believe this day. Hopefully you've already seen the video, but I'm driving up through Northern California on Highway 1, and I am pretty far north. I don't know exactly where I am, but I'm in a little town called Inverness. So while I'm there, I stopped at a little restaurant to get a bite to eat, and I was talking to people as I do, and I said that I didn't have a place to stay tonight, and that's kind of been the thing that's been working out for me. And we were talking about campgrounds, and there was a couple that was sitting next to me on my left that said that they actually volunteer at this church retreat that was vacant, and that today was vacant, that there wasn't anybody staying there. And if I wanted to, I could stay there for a $50 donation for the night. So if you look back on my other videos, I videoed the place. It is a church retreat that's off the beaten path that apparently no one knows about. It's a huge house that was owned by a family that donated it to the church. Anyway, this place is spectacular. The views are unbelievable. I've seen deer. I've seen a fox. The birds, of course. I got here just at dark, so I watched the sunset. But more amazingly was when I came inside, in this place, as I said, I've got it to myself. It's a full chapel. There are many bedrooms here. What I found laying on the table was really amazing to me. So I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to read it. It says, "What will matter? Ready or not, someday it will all come to an end. There'll be no more sunrises, no minutes or hours or days. All the things we collected, whether treasured or forgotten, we will pass on to someone else. Your wealth, your fame, your temporal power will shrivel to irrelevance. It will not matter what you owned or what you were owed. Your grudges, your resentments, frustrations, and jealousies will finally disappear. So too your hopes, your ambitions, plans, your to-do lists, all will expire. The wins and the losses that once seemed so important will fade away. It won't matter where you came from or what side of the tracks you lived on in the end. It won't matter whether you were beautiful or brilliant. Even your gender and your skin color will be irrelevant. So, what will matter? How will the value of your days be measured? What will matter is not what you bought, but what you built. Not what you got, but what you gave. What will matter is not your success, but your significance. What will matter is not what you learned, but what you taught. What will matter is every act of integrity, compassion, courage, or sacrifice that enriched, empowered, or encouraged others to emulate your example. What will matter is not your competence, but your character. What will matter is not how many people you knew, but how many people will feel a lasting loss when you're gone. What will matter is not your memories, but the memories that live in those who loved you. What will matter is how long you will be remembered by whom and for what. Living a life that matters doesn't happen by accident. It's not a matter of circumstances, but of choice. Choose to live a life that matters." Man. If for no other reason than to be here tonight and to have found these words in this chapel, this will have made the entire trip worth it. I thought that I was being blessed every day, and I was, but I had no idea how much more was going to happen today. Wow. This is truly a spiritual journey, and it's really coming together now. It may seem like all fun and games, but behind the camera, what you don't see is the sensitive stuff that's happening to me, the changes that are occurring, the amount of tears and the happiness, all the emotions put together. This has been quite the day. Have a good night.